Catering vehicles are on their way. Boarding requested. Crew boarding starting. Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Happy to help. Left side, a bit further down. Hello there, welcome. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Yes, straight ahead. You're welcome. That works perfect. Yes, straight ahead. Please come in. A little further down. That fits on your seat. Go right ahead. Good to see you. This way. You're all set. Please step inside. You're all set. One more row. Just past the galley. Correct. Welcome aboard. ahead on your right. Yes, that's correct side.
This way, please.
Straight on ahead. Welcome. Yes, that's fine.
Good morning.
Yes, that's correct. No problem at all.
Hello.
This way. Should be space nearby. Should be space up front. Please come in. Hi, welcome. Good to see you. Almost there now. Happy to help. That'll be fine. Welcome. You're good to go. Welcome aboard, please. Welcome aboard, thank you. Hello there, welcome. Almost. There may be room further up. Seat C, aisle C. Welcome.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, requests IFR clearance to Guy.
Yes, that's the one.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Tansan and had delivery. Information Victor current cleared to Guy via Patmo 5 November departure runway 25 left, climb via C to flight level 290 squawk 6452.
Cleared to Guy via Patma 5 November departure, runway 25 left, climb via SID to flight level 290, squawk 6452, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, read correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Yes, that's correct side. Just past the galley, correct. Yes, that's the one. Yes, straight ahead. Yes, that's fine. One more row. Happy to help. That works perfectly. Welcome aboard today. Good to see you. Happy to help. Yes, that's fine. Yes, that's correct. Hello, welcome. Please continue forward. Hi, come on in. That'll be fine. Seat B. Yes, on your left. Hello, welcome. Just past the galley, correct. Hello, welcome. Welcome aboard. Thanks. Nearly there. Just a few steps. That'll be fine. That fits under the seat. Left side just a bit further down. Seat C, aisle C. Good to see you. Almost. Yes, on your left. You're all set. Yes, that's the one. 2 more rows. Please submit. Almost there now.
Via travel A343 request pushback and engine start. Via travel A740 Tansan and hat ground pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east via travel A740. Jet 813 at gate 7 request pushback. Jet 813 Tansan and hat ground pushback approved. Face east. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east via Jet 813. Via travel A740 request taxi to the active. Via travel A740 taxi to holding point Sierra 1 runway 25 left via Yankee Victor Sierra. Taxi to holding point Sierra 1 runway 25 left via Yankee Victor Sierra via travel A740. Via Jet 813 request taxi to be active. Via Jet 813 taxi to holding point Sierra 1 runway 25 left via Victor Sierra. Taxi to holding point Sierra 1 runway 25 left via Victor Sierra via Jet 813. Vietjet 813, contact Ansan NHAT Tower 118.7, bye-bye. Contact Tower 118.7, Vietjet 813. Via Travel Air 740, contact Ansan NHAT Tower 118.7. Over to Tower 118.7 via Travel Air 740.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, at gate 12, request pushback.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Tansan NHAT ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback, approved, face east, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Vietjet 1380 at gate 19, request pushback and engine start.
Departure checks completed.
Vietjet 1380, Tansan NHAT ground, pushback approved. Face north. Pushback approved, face north, Vietjet 1380.
Vietjet 1288 at gate 22, request pushback.
Vietjet 1288, Tansan NHAT ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Vietjet 1288.
Vietjet 1380, request taxi to the active. Vietjet 1380, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 25 left via Sierra 5 Sierra. Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 25 left via Sierra 5 Sierra, Vietjet 1380.
Vietjet 1288, taxi for departure.
Vietjet 1288, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 25 left via Yankee 1 Sierra 5 Sierra.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 25 left via Yankee 1 Sierra 5 Sierra, Vietjet 1288.
parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Vietjet 1380, contact Ansan NHAT Tower 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, Vietjet 1380.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Vietjet 1288, contact Ansan NHAT Tower 118.7. Have a good morning.
Over to Tower 118.7, Vietjet 1288.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, taxi for departure.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, taxi to holding point Sierra 1 runway 25 left via Victor Sierra.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 25 left, via Victor Sierra, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Vietnam 524 Heavy, gate 13 request pushback and engine stop. Vietnam 524 Heavy, Tansan NHAT ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position, Vietnam 524 Heavy. Vietnam 524 Heavy, Tansan NHAT ground, pushback approved. Face east, pushback approved. Face east, Vietnam 524 Heavy. Philippine 9045 Heavy, contact Tansan NHAT Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7. Philippine 9045 Heavy. Philippine 9045 Heavy, ready for departure. Runway 25 left.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Tansan NHAT Tower wind 220 degrees 9 knots, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff. Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Vietnam 524 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 25 left. Vietnam 524 Heavy, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 25 left. Hold short of runway 25 left, Vietnam 524 Heavy. Vietnam 524 Heavy, runway 25 left, line up and wait. Runway 25 left, line up and wait, Vietnam 524 Heavy. Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff, Vietnam 524 Heavy. Philippine 9045 Heavy, contact Tansan NHAT departure 125.5.
Contact Tansan NHAT departure 125.5, Philippine 9045 Heavy. Tansan NHAT departure, Philippine 9045 Heavy, good morning. Passing 1,100 feet, climbing to flight level 290.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Tansan NHAT departure identified. Jet 1288, contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1.
Center on 120.1, Jet 1288.
Tansan NHAT departure, Vietnam 524 Heavy, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 10,000 feet. Vietnam 524 Heavy, Tansan NHAT departure identified, climb flight level 190. Climb flight level 1900 Vietnam 524 Heavy. Sun and her departure, coordinate 478, passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 10,000 feet. Coordinate 478, Sun and her departure, identified, climb flight level 150. Climb flight level 150, coordinate 478. All aircraft be advised, information whiskey now current QNH1010. Sun and has departure, Vietjet 899, good morning, passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 7,000 feet. Vietjet 899, Sun and has departure, identified, climb flight level 160. Climb flight level 160, Vietjet 899.
Center on 120.5, Philippine 9045 Heavy. Nanchang Control, Philippine 9045 Heavy, passing 5,200 meters, descending to 1,500 meters.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Nanchang Control, identify. China Southern 6443, contact the airman approach 121.35. Contact the airman approach 121.35, China Southern 6443. Philippine 9045 Heavy, descend via star to 1,500 meters, QNH 1009er.
Descend via star to 1,500 meters, QNH 1009er, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Singapore 827 Heavy, contact Guangzhou Control 118.905 per day.
Contact Guangzhou Control 118.905, Singapore 827 Heavy, bye-bye.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, contact the airman approach 121.35.
Contact Simon, approach 121.35, Philippine 9045 Heavy. Simon approach, Philippine 9045 Heavy, passing 3,000 meters, descending to 1,500 meters with information of Emmer.
Philippine
Philippine 9045 Heavy Zsam approach. Good day. QNH1009 expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 05 with the Alpha Mike 105 transition.
QNH 1009er. Expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 05 with the Alpha Mike 105 transition. Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, clear direct M105 cross M105 at or above 1,500 meters, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 05.
Clear direct M105, cross M105 at or above 1,500 meters, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 05, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Monitor vertical speed. Climb, climb. Adjust vertical speed. Adjust, climb, climb. Descend, descend, crossing, descend, descend, crossing, clear of conflict.
China Southern 6443, contact the event tower 118.25.
Contact Tower 118.25, China Southern 6443.
Philippine 9045 heavy minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
9045 Heavy, contact Zeaman Tower 118.25.
Contact Tower 118.25, Philippine 9045 Heavy. Zeaman Tower, Philippine 9045 Heavy, ILS Zulu approach runway 05.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, Zeaman Tower, continue.
Roger, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
China Southern 6443, monitor ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7 China Southern 6443.
China Eastern 2790, Zeaman Tower, wind 060 degrees, 4 meters per second, runway 05, cleared for takeoff, traffic 6 mile final, keep it rolling.
Runway 05, cleared for takeoff, keep it rolling, China Eastern 2790.
Airspring 6743, runway 05, line up and wait.
Runway 05, line up and wait, Airspring 6743.
China Eastern 2790, contact Zeaman departure 120.2.
Contact Zeaman departure 120.2, China Eastern 2790.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, go room. Fly runway center line, maintain 900 meters.
Going around. Fly runway center line. Maintain 900 meters. Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, contact Zeaman approach 121.35.
Contact Zeaman, approach 121.35. Philippine 9045 Heavy. Zeaman, approach, Philippine 9045 Heavy, good day, 50 meters.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, welcome back. Continue.
Continue, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Packed a few G's in. All aircraft be advised, information Oscar now current, UNH 1010.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, request taxi to assigned gate.
Philippine 9045 Heavy, taxi to stand 17 via Alpha 6 Alpha Bravo 7 Tango.
Taxi to stand 17 via Alpha 6 Alpha Bravo 7 Tango, Philippine 9045 Heavy.
Air China 2838, request taxi. Air China 2838, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango Bravo 1 Alpha 1. Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango Bravo 1 Alpha 1 Air China 2838.
Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy, ramp 21, request pushback.
Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy, Xiamen ground pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest, Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy.
Lucky Air 9516, request taxi to the active.
Lucky Air 9516, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango 13 Bravo, Tango Bravo 1 Alpha 1.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango 13 Bravo, Tango Bravo 1 Alpha 1, Lucky Air 9516.
Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy, request taxi.
Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango 6 Bravo 1 Alpha 1.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 05 via Tango 6 Bravo 1 Alpha 1, Xiamen Air 8101 Heavy.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.